Alright, I'm now broadcasting. We're not in Miami. Oh.
Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. I'm Kevin Harlan with me. Let's see some of the numbers here for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Hero out there with MP, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, the forwards are Bridges and Towns. In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what
from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Brunson. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Cleveland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
A 3 from MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 5 now.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
Pass to Towns. Out to Clarkson. Towns, a screen on MP. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McDonald. And it's good for 2. He's got 7.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. From beyond the arc, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Bridges outside. To Brunson. They need this. And it's Miami with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the basket by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game.
Suck out. Yep, I know it. Do they need me? No, there's no.
Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. Here's McBride, covered by MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 9.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
22-18.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
A 3 from MP. MP showing the range.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Marquez against Bridges. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's in there.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and with their offensive line.
To show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's McBride. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
A different look for New York. Well, Anthony Towns checked in for Yabusele, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Here's MP. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Ow.
New York has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Brunson finds Bridges. New York moving it around. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. That 3 off the mark. The Heat leading by 4. MP left side. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by MP. And it's 6 points for Bam Adebayo. The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Thank you.
MP with it, now guarded by Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively. Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
MP against Brunson. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 8.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring basketball.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Brunson. Here's MP. MP taking flight.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher.
Is overturned.
The monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA replay center is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
MP getting it done for the Miami Heat. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. Making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Let's rev it up and get ready for your comic fight on Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah, this team is built to rebound. We thought that might be an advantage coming in. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Alexa, what day
right
is
now
it
for the
tomorrow?
Heat, they hold the best record in their conference. That alone accounts for their lofty perch in the rankings.
Perch? That's some good eating. Not quite salmon, but still very tasty in its own right. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been.
And nothing has slowed him down.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you.
Wait, do I have my Nintendo Switch? My card? Redeem points, huh?
Screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridget. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And he gets the bucket.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
To the paint, here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots over Hero. Brunson, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Here's MP. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Clarkson. And the Knicks miss again.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Good to see Powell moving the ball like this. I mean, we know he can score, but choosing that time to set up a teammate, well done dime there.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game. Knicks trail by 9 on the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. He gets that one.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Powell against Clarkson. It's over Powell. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami leading by 9. Here's MP. It's rebounded by New York. There's the 3. That shot is off. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 42 in the game.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
That one goes in.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 for the field to get the fourth quarter started. Powell finds MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Miami's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 12. Shamet lays it up off the glass.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And that one is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back?
Let's go.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Oh, Brunson, good from range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there be more
MP. Bridges with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would
the ball moving. Get something better.
Now Hero. MP fires. And they recover it. Another shot. And he lays that one in.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Clarkson. Knocks down the 3.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
MP. He's off from 3. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Got it! Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Brunson against Hero. Hero there for the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP trained from outside.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Miami.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive, controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. He's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
Here we've got Brunson. With the teardrop heart, he drills the 3.
Excellent instinct from Brunson to kick it out.
Heat lead 80-72.
MP fires. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
A memorable evening. MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. You're a star, MP. This kind of effort is special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up.
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
Nice. Mitchell caught sleeping because at MP is good from the logo. Again. But we're at home. Six, seven.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, this is one we've all been waiting for. Two of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing 4. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And for the Heat, Adebayo and Ware together inside. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. And
hello,
Izaka
first
is in
viewer.
at the 3 spot. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
Man, that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
So it's Miami now. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Offensive board. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Team foul. 1 way.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, MP. Brunson defending from deep. MP hits the trifecta. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And there's the foul. It's on Khalil Ware. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Towns passes to Clarkson. Right side, Brunson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Tyler Hero. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
First free throw is good. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside, Doris.
Handful might be an understatement, BA. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
A step back shot will not go. Misses off the front iron. And keeping us updated from the sideline.
We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back over to you, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's MP. And it's New York with a rebound. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Where? That's good.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's hear it for you.
On the floor for New York, Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Basket counts.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Oh, a silky three from MP.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Brunson taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarkson outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Clarkson's got 9 points.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
A nice shot by MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Towns outside. It's Hart on the wing. Towns a screen on Adebayo. Here's Hart. And it's New York with another. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
McDonald lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Outside Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Substitution on the court.
MP getting it done for the Heat. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll.
I bet she's not going to make it. She's not going to make it. She might. I
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
You look at New York. They've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for this.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Adebayo and Ware together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with MP, and it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, BA.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Yeah, what a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. MP looking around. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Towns on a screen. Fires from the wing. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
MP staying focused.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
24 points.
Down low. And there's Clarkson. That was good. On the assist from Brunson. Clarkson's got 11 points. And so MP will bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cool MP going to work inside.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. From the wing, the rebound by Ware.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
MP, the pass to Jaquez. Back to MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 28.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Outside Brunson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
They have no answer defensively.
Jab?
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A big group substitution here for Miami. Jovic.
No, but I'm goated.
Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby.
For your Heat dancers, get loud!
So on the floor for the Knicks. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction. It's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
The steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Now Hero jacks up a 3. It's money from deep.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Towns outside. Now Brunson. And so MP will bring it up for the Heat.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Rebounded by Adebayo.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Yes, sir! Count it!
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
MP fires. Oh, what a response from MP.
And just a huge answer right there with a three of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Brunson against Hero. Off on the layup.
Right, sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
MP, it's gone. What a day.
The moment not too big for the youngster. MP, big bucket.
Brunson against Hero. With contact, Brunson gets it to go.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
MP, the three is in.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 20-5 run. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now.
I'm on fire, bro.
This is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Center stage with the game in the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
Clarkson, and the 3 misses.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now here's Brunson. Let's loose for 3. Cleared away by Hawkins. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
So the Heat win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, he broke 40 points tonight. 40 just a number. What does it mean in today's NBA?
For opponents, I want them to know it's a show of force. But for my teammates, it's a promise that whatever I have, I'm going to give.
A true team player. Thank you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Are we in Miami yet?
We're handing out Miami Heat visors to every fan in the building. So come on out, get yours, and show off your Miami Heat pride. The National Basketball Association and the Miami Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting.
I'm not gonna skip it.
Number 7, hello. 6'4", number 24, Norman Powell. Standing 6'5", number 14, Tyler. 6'9", number 13.
6'9"? Dang. 6'7".
The head coach of the Miami Heat is Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat!
Now Golden State's starting five. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Horford. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. MP out there with Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like playing with a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good, but honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form.
Routine and rhythm are big
Okay,
parts,
Curry.
whether you're broadcasting or Tim on the floor.
I'm taller than you, Curry, though.
A three from MP. Drills it from outside.
Coming right back. MP with a huge three.
Pass to Butler. Over Adebayo. That's short off the rim. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ware finds Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. McDonald. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. MP's got 5 points so far.
Total focus from MP. Didn't let the D get to him. Looking like a vet.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Curry, that's good.
Well, you knew that was coming. Curry with the answer.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Curry, that's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to see.
A nice shot by MP.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
The Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Gary Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for DeAnthony Melton. Now here's Curry, and the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 13.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's Hero. Hasn't made one yet. And the basket by MP.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Down low, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
McDonald scored that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
It's Curry outside. Wiggins with the rebound. Miami leading by 4. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. A 3 from MP. Offensive rebound. Where? Good.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Trains the three-pointer.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
A 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 24 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams...
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. And he's supplying... Making a switch here. And...
Oh, no. Inside... 3.67 and 82.
V's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Fires it up. The rebound by Post.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Quentin Post. Gary Payton II is out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Hield in at the shooting guard position. From 11 feet away, no can do. Misses for the 6th time and 15 shots from the floor. Butler kicks to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three. MP up high, down hard.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Post. Pass to Podziemski. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Podziemski's got his first bucket in this one. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals that come right at the rim. The D had better start.
Is he okay?
Both teams will make substitutions. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
On its way from Curry for 2. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that
Steph.
one, especially considering the defense
Bang, bang.
didn't really affect him. I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Melton passes to Horford. 1:50 left now here in the second. Curry from 3.
Curry. Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got the lead back up to 10 now for Miami. Melton kicks to Horford. Pass to Kuminga, and Curry has it in the corner. Hit by Kuminga. Curry passes to Melton. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Hawkins. And it's Butler missing.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And here's MP for 3.
Bang, bang.
Another 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Yes, that goes in. And that's 21 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And that one's good.
Hold on, how do I use my finisher?
MP.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Horford. To the inside. Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Curry can't get it to go. Wiggins kicks to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 47 points for MP.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
It's already
a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Heat out front, up by 16. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Miami Heat.
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And that'll do it for halftime.
How many points do I have?
Well,
let's see so far game stats. 47. And Stephen Curry only has 37.
Big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back, chat. so rude. Oh. It's fully dead? Oh. 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 Stream. So, I'll stream tomorrow though. Goodbye.